come to one of the Netherlands' leading dairy producers to meet a research scientist who swapped his lab for a cowshed.
Hi Jim, nice to meet you.
Dr. Taan Baars is leading the way in finding out how full-fat milk affects our waistlines.
So I recognise these cows coming in now. These are Jerseys.
Yes, they are.
I've got to say, these are one of my favourite breeds of cows because not only do they produce fantastic milk, but they look so pretty. It's like they've done their makeup.
Yeah.
So can we taste the milk?
Yes, we can. Let's go.
Farmer Jan Dirk van der Voort keeps Jersey cows because their milk's particularly rich and creamy.
Lovely.
Thank you.
That's lovely, isn't it? And tell me, how much fat is in this milk?
This one would be around 6%.
So this Jersey milk contains between 3 and 4 times more fat than a glass of semi-skimmed milk.
Unmistakable, isn't it? Very rich, very creamy. But I know people that if you try and put full-fat milk on the cereal or a cup of tea, they're like, no, I want semi-skimmed because I've got to watch my waistline.
That's the biggest mistake people make. You don't get fat from the fat, in the milk at least. There are a huge number of studies who also prove that.
Dr. Baars has conducted a thorough review of all the research into the impact full-fat milk consumption has on our weight. He looked at 16 studies, not just from the Netherlands, but across Europe and the USA, involving 87,000 milk drinkers. The results were astonishing.
What we found out is that there was no correlation between milk intake and getting fat. It was even the opposite. People who got a full-fat milk products, they were leaner than the people who got the skimmed milk.
In fact, it was the skimmed milk drinkers who were associated with putting the pounds on.
So that's counterintuitive. You actually found that the people that were drinking full-fat milk stayed slimmer, and the people that were drinking semi-skimmed actually in some cases might have gained weight.
Yes, that's what we found.
So why do you think we're so worried about drinking full-fat milk and we always go for the semi-skimmed option?
I think that started in the 1970s in the United States. People got overweight, there were a lot of cardiovascular problems, and there was a kind of bad research done in those days. There were advisements to the government and they cut down all the fats in the diet.
Full-fat milk is rich in fatty acids like omega-3, and scientists think these fatty acids play an important role in controlling our weight.
It's the combination of several types of fatty acids which are important.
All the milk produced here gets churned into huge rounds of decadent Dutch speciality cheese.
Wow, look at all these cheeses.
Wonderful, right?
So this is where all the milk ends up?
Yeah. You take around 7 kilograms of milk and they make 1 kilogram of cheese out of that. So it's a kind of concentrations of all your solids, your fat, your protein, it's all in this cheese.
As a finishing touch, each round has been dipped in ghee. It's over 50% pure fat.
Oh yeah, that's really good. Really buttery, isn't it?
That's the fat.
Yeah.
For a full-on advert for a full-fat diet, look no further than Farmer Jan.
How often do you eat this cheese?
Every morning, I think 300 gram cheese. In a day, 400 gram.
Wow.
This incredible cheese consumption means he's had more than double the recommended daily fat allowance by the time he's finished breakfast.
400 grams of cheese a day.
Yeah.
Just with the cheese alone, you're eating over 200 grams of fat a day.
Yeah, but I lost weight.
And you've lost weight.
I feel well, I'm almost 60. And it has a lot to do with the way I feed myself.
So forget the picture in the attic. Maybe you just need a chunk of cheese.
Nearly 60. I was going to say nearly 50.
Keep this chap away from your cheese board and don't try his diet at home. Unless, like him, you plan to do hard physical labour outside for up to 80 hours a week.